Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you find yourself watching this. My name is Ciaran and I'm converting this Ford Transit into a camper van. Last episode we worked on the plumbing system and we got running water, you can't really see, running water to the kitchen area, which I'm very happy about. This episode I'm doing something that I've wanted to do for a while, and that is remove this shelf thing because I don't like it. I never did like it, and you know what, we're at the stage where we can change things if we want to. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be changing this shelf and we're going to just be basically doing something similar to this one because I prefer this one so much more. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be changing this one out and just building it from scratch. And then hopefully, if we have a good day, good weekend, we are going to be fitting a external sun visor as well. So yeah, hopefully it all goes well. Today is meant to be really hot, like the hottest day of the year. So we're going to take it moderately easy. One big update, which I haven't told you about, is I went to get the van weighed. Now, people always ask me questions, say, oh, it's going to be overweight and all this and all that. Well, let me tell you now, no, it's not. I went and got it weighed a couple of weeks ago and it weighed in at 2,540 kilos. And the max on this van is 3,100. So that was with a full fuel tank, a full water tank, and 2 passengers as well. So just bear that in mind. So that means we have just under 600 kilos to play with, which is more than enough weight to complete this build. So I am absolutely over the moon about that. But without further ado, let's get into this episode. Let's take this old ugly thing out and we will start creating a couple of templates for the sides and get the new shelf in. And hopefully I've ordered up enough material to hopefully build the doors as well. And I've got the hinges for them as well. So hopefully we'll have functioning cupboards by the end of this episode. Let's get straight into it. Little update. Like I say, I'm gonna reciprocate exactly the same as what I've done over here. So I've got the dividers in, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut some batten and do frames around, and then screw it to the ceiling. And yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. Slowly but surely. So yeah, we're gonna cut some battens and get the frames round, secure it, make sure it's solid, and then I believe we are going to start doing the doors, which is I think quite exciting. Awesome. So production slowed down a little bit. Got the rugby on in the background, but we've battened the frames, and then I've put the hinges on this top bit just to see how it would go, and it works pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to mitre the batten in with this, because I am low on batten. I don't want to make any mistakes because I want to get this done today. So I'm just going to go normal, butt it up, screw it together. But this is the plan of action. That one's up. I've got one for the bottom. Then we're just going to make the frames. And then we've got a good old rattan stuff to go as the finish. And then, yeah, so we're going to work on this one to start with, and we'll see how we get on. Lovely stuff. Right, I haven't really filmed too much because I've been fiddling about and it's been quite difficult. Well, not difficult, just very fiddly. But we have two in. I kind of ballsed up a little bit. There's a bit of a gap up there because that part of the cabinet scrapes the ceiling. So I had to lower them to avoid it because I've scratched the paintwork a little bit. It still touches, but it doesn't scrape the paintwork, which is good. So we've got these two done, and this one, this big one, left to go. And then I need to find either some really strong magnets or maybe like a hook or something, because as you can see, I've put 3 magnets on that and it's still not staying shut. So I need to get something stronger, but this is hard work. It's roasting. To be honest, I've been a little bit lazy. I've been watching the rugby most of the day. But we're going to get this last one in, and then tomorrow hopefully fit the external sun visor. That sounds like a good plan to me. Let's get this last one in. Good morning. It is already very hot, but first thing this morning is we are going to be fitting the external sun visor, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Taking it apart, that's the main bar, all the nuts and that there, and then I've just put the brackets into position, so we're going to drill them through, use a good old trusty CT1 and screw it to the A-pillars, and then see how it goes, I guess. I thought drilling holes into the van was over, but apparently it's not, so let's hopefully not mess this up. So, screwed the brackets on. Not sure if it's right or not. We'll find out. Now, it's time to get the frame on and then, hopefully, get the sun visor on. So, we will see what happens. we are done. Wasn't too bad in the end. I need to clean up around there a little bit, but all in all, it weren't too bad. A little bit fiddly, getting the nuts and washers underneath, but we did it. We did it. And got our cabinets done. They work wonderfully. I'm going to paint the borders and the edges all white. And then I've got this one up here. I do need to alter it a little bit. But yeah, I think that is the end of the episode. I got a couple of little things to do, which I'm going to do off camera. Nothing exciting. And have a little tidy up and then head off and rest for the rest of the day before I go back to work tomorrow. Nice. But yeah, if you did enjoy this episode, give us a little thumbs up, and if you are new around here, subscribe. I think next episode, possibly, we've got the joyous task of sanding down our filled holes, and then start painting, I guess, which is quite exciting. Then I'm going to wait for a bit, order the fridge in, get the fridge in, and install that as well. But yeah, I'll see you in the next van conversion episode. Peace out.